Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from L.A. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Rams take over first.
I'm ready whenever you are, you. I had to drop the link.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Run. 2, 3. Take 3. 180.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
First thing.
On that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Hell yeah.
To the ground again on first. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule.
That's not even, he's not really my play style, gang. I need somebody that can move.
Baker now from the gun.
Stop.
Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made the right side by Nakua. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Mayfield to throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
47-yard line.
180. Done.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's caught by Williams. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That one gains 7. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
180.
First down, here's Baker. Fits it through the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. All right, So a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together.
Now, why is that me the field goal shit like
Just
this?
still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Point after by Mevis is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change it. It's alright though. Ian, your shit was regular?
Set to kick this away.
What? It was like the old Madden?
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Brown off the play fake. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. It's a race down the right side. Nico Collins. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
I am, and I don't fuck with that shit. That shit was on there like that when I played Trey, remember? I missed wild field goals.
180. What's on?
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Robbed by the first guy. He had no gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Regular. Pistol. Kings. What's on?
Play fake. It's Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Oh, hey. 18. What's up?
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10.
What's up? 18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. Picked up by the Rams. He's at midfield. The 30. He cuts it left. Finds some open space. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Rams capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Kirk on the return. The Texans take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be a first down Texans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Stroud throwing here on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Stroud looking to throw, third and 2. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
180. Real. Check. What's up?
Up the gut they go with Williams. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
180. Up, switch.
Williams on the carry. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so we're shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
180. Done.
Baker now off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, what I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
What's up?
Set up the screen. Here's McCura. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Run. Hey, alert! What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams now lead by 10. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Levis with a point after. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Texans 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Kirk on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Completes it downfield to Kirk. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a one-score game in the 1st half. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Real. 180. Up. King. What's up?
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
180. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Goes left side, and Williams with it. He's descended hard quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. It's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
What's up?
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
180. What's up?
He'll work against the blitz. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
47-yard line.
180. What's up?
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can't get the pick, at least make sure a catch isn't made. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
180. Pistol.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
133. Point it right. Up. What's up?
1st down throw here, Mayfield. Flush out now to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
180. Done.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. That's complete. McCool on the left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Good. What's up?
Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Revis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Texans 17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs from the 37.
Here we go.
First down throw by Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now. They need 7.
All right. 118. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Buys time, rolling right. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud from the pistol. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The half's going to begin with a mix and run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into the hands of Dell. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it an 11-point ball game.
Texans 24.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Again, contributions like that out of your kickoff returner is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
180! Up, up! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
Mayfield now off the play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Good. What's up?
From the gun, a carry by Williams. A 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down.
180! What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Giving them an 18-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's good for Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
180! Up, down! Hey, march in! Pistol. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Regular. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert, 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 alert! Alert, alert!
So
alert,
early
alert.
movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Yep. 180! Done.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. That's caught by Williams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense to the line fast.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Point it right. What's up?
Give to Williams from the gun. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
180. What's up?
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
A run with Williams. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's now third and goal.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal.
180. What's up?
Going forward, it's Williams. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
From the gun, Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. And that one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now, first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Great decision to bounce this outside rock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. To the air, Stroud. Space pass for 35. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
Complete to number 13.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener.
First down,
It's the Texans
Houston.
who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard.
My fault, Ian. I didn't mean to do that.
First down from the 42. Stroud completes it quick. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
11, 18, what's that?
Stroud throwing here on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Back to throw, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Rams push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Now it's Stroud. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Stroud to throw on 1st down. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he stops just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. He's hoping to get it to take Dell there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down, Houston.
On the quick, right?
From the red zone on 1st. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
It's his running back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Here we go. 18, that's it. Hey,
Desperation time here. He's got it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nixon's going to try to punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans make it an 11-point ball game.
Texans 31.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On second down, it's Williams again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams looking like they'll start this season with a win. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
Shotgun now, first round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
They kick the running back in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. Tackle made right around the 26. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. First down, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Trying to set this up quick.
And the Texans first down.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Chased out to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
And it's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said,
GG's, my boy.
4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
That's over the middle and money to Nakua. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Straight ahead with William. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the nuts. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Yeah, because you was about to take the lead, right? By like 2 touchdowns. Yeah, 2 TDs.